This is Dan and Stephanie Burke. Welcome back to Divine Intimacy Radio, and we're talking about the church's formal teaching on communion in the hand. So I began the description of Mark and all of that up to a certain point. Why don't you take it from there and you describe the letter,
right,
and subsequent conversations with Mark?
Yeah. So Mark sent the letter and to us and said, you didn't know this about me, but when I came on the pilgrimage, I was a practicing Wiccan, a witch.
Yeah, Satanist,
and male witch.
Worse than a witch.
A Satanist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think both words were used.
Yeah.
That he hated priests, that he hated everything hated us, hated the religion. Catholicism, everything that, the family member was trying to invoke him to embrace. And then, he is now going still through the exorcism rite and getting cleaned up. So he's been getting the care that he needs.
And this is years ago.
Years ago.
But he's still in exorcism now.
Right. But with subsequent conversations that he engaged in with us, with Jordan through his work on Do the Harder Thing and such, he revealed to us one of the ways that Satanists profane our Lord. Steal the Lord in the holy sacrifice of the Mass that just absolutely floored us.
Yeah.
And that is that when a witch or a Satanist, if they have the mind that they're going to steal the Eucharist to profane it, go up for communion, they have the inserted in their mouth a plastic sleeve, and I would describe it as maybe like a clam, something that you could press down to encapsulate something. If you think about a little clam in their mouth that's plastic. So they go up and they receive the Blessed Sacrament in their hand.
Yeah.
They walk off, they take the Blessed Sacrament, and then they slide it into the sleeve and close down the clam, that plastic thing in their mouth, in order to keep saliva from getting on it, so that they can then leave and
use it in a black mass,
profane it in any way that they desire.
You said walk off. Sometimes they do, but they created this so that they can be so discreet,
right,
that they can do it right in front of the priest,
and
they don't need to walk off.
Yeah, he probably won't see it unless he's watching it.
Well, I couldn't imagine how, because I have never seen a priest watch closely. I have a few watch really closely, but not because you just don't expect. We were shocked.
Yeah, this isn't like a white piece of plastic. It's clear. You can't see it in your mouth. Think of retainers, I guess, if you're a teenager. But so this was something that Mark revealed to us that shocked us.
Yeah.
Because you always wonder, like, how are they getting away with it? Are they just grabbing it and putting it in their pocket? Which people are getting, I've seen people, spotters, I know our own family members and community members have seen people walk off with the sacrament and, basically chase them down and say that needs to be consumed or we need to take it back. But he revealed this to us.
Yeah.
And so it's shocking and heartbreaking. So back to this document, what this document is arguing is that by receiving, kneeling, and on the tongue, it mitigates more.
Yeah.
It substantially mitigates the profanation of the Blessed Sacrament.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Good. That's the point I wanted to make. And there'll be more on this in the document a little bit later. So that's